get this thing set on this rim, and then we'll go ahead and start doing the headset with some proper tools. What am I doing? What am I doing?
No tube?
No, damn. I know everybody loves this. Okay, everybody just loves it. Alright, you ready? SamPilgrim action. Hit that like button. Bang now! Damn, SamPilgrim gets a little crazy, buddy. A little shreddy, if you will. Damn!
Get off my hand!
Tomatoes! Wolftick Nation, thank you guys for tuning into once again another Wolftick Videos episode. Guys, we are glad you are here because guess who is back in action?
On this episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of work on the old dirt jumper project here. What's a Mongoose Durham?
The Durham.
26-inch
the 26-inch.
We're making a dirt jumper. I'm sure you guys seen a while back. We were going around trying to find our next project. Don't know how many more builds we're going to do, full builds, like frame off like this on the YouTube channel. We do them over on Patron.
Patron's full of them.
Yeah, well, it's going to be full of them. But anyway, we are doing this dirt jumper. And,
hey, this is the one we found in Mississippi.
Yes, there was people saying, why'd you go all the way to Mississippi? You could have bought that on this net. Look, we could have bought it in Russellville. We found it over there.
We found this bike in Mississippi.
We found it in Mississippi, and then our friends over at Bucklos decided Bucklos, they decided they wanted us to do a little review of their rims or wheel set here. So we decided, well, let's give this wheel set a try on this dirt jumper. You plan on dirt jumping it, if you will.
It's going to be a single speed berserker. Yes. Hooked us up with a whole bunch of parts for it. So based on today's episode, we're going to be throwing this wheel set on there. We're going to be throwing the tires.
We're going to put a fork on it. You guys will find out. Make them watch to find out which one.
We'll be putting a headset on this bike, adding a stem to it, and kind of getting our feet wet with this whole dirt jumper build. This is the single speed, one rear brake. Apparently, that's how you roll with them.
Versus two rear brakes.
One by. It's got some really cool stuff going on, guys. Yeah. So please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because it's going to be a damn good episode. And also on today's episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of everybody's favorite segment, a little bit of coffee shout-outs.
Oh, well, it's going to be tight.
Showing the Wolftick Nation a little bit of love because they want to buy some coffees and support this whole father and son team, and we appreciate that.
Well, we do without the coffee shout-out. We don't get the views like the big boys do. We don't have the big channel with hundreds of thousands of views on every video and millions of subscribers, so it's the coffee shout-outs and our patrons that keep this channel, and y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's the combination of all that really keep us going.
Yeah, so guys, we appreciate that. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get into talking about this wheel set. Alright guys, here we go with the Bucklos Wheelset. Now you guys can get your hands on this wheel set for $169. Wolfman said it earlier. Bucklos sent us this wheel set. This is the 26-inch, but they do offer a 27.5 and a 29er, okay?
Are they all the same price or different prices?
They're different prices. I think they go up $10 increments. Okay. This is the rear wheel. This hub will fit anywhere from a 7 to an 11 speed, okay? It didn't list anything about a 12 speed. It is a Schrader drilled. Can you guys see that? A little Schrader drilled action there for you.
Schrader.
Yeah, I know you do, but I mean, you can run a Presto without a Schrader.
Exactly, but you can't run a Schrader in a Presto.
Yeah, I've been on the trails with a tube that was a Schrader tube with a damn Presto drilled wheel. Oh, made me mad. This wheel here is a 32 spoke with steel 14 gauge spokes, okay? I just read that. Double wall aluminum. The outer width on this rim is 25 millimeters, and the internal diameter, or internal width,
thank you.
Yep, is 19 millimeters, okay? And you guys can check all the science behind that as to what size wheel or tire to run with the 19. I think 19 is like a nowhere past a 2.4.
Yeah, I mean, our experience is up to about a 2.4, yeah.
2.4. Sealed hubs. So that's kind of nice.
What size tires are we putting on there?
We are going to put some 2.3s. All right, we'll talk about those here in a second.
It should be about perfect.
But we've got a sealed wheel set, and it's a 6-bolt disc. There's no rim brake action on these things whatsoever. And the front is a 9mm by 100, and the rear is a 9mm by 110. So pretty budget wheel set. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always asks about wheel sets, and when we did these on the mail time, we opened them up, we showed you guys. We're like, hey, this is something pretty budget. You can get your hands on for both front and rear. You know?
Yeah, for front and rear.
Yeah, we'll put some affiliate links down in the description below, guys. But Bucklos, thank you guys for sending us those.
They're good. you know, once we get riding on this, keep tuned on how this goes because we're going to abuse it.
Oh, we're going to be abusing this bike big time. Hopefully we get some big air. So all you guys out there going, man, well, how tough is it? You're fixing to find out, all right?
You're going to love this bike with the simplicity of the bike you're going to love.
Now, speaking of tough, I want to thank one of our coffee supporters, Tough Guy. He's a photographer, all right? He's a bird watcher. He's a bird man, okay? He's all about that blue hour. It's old LeBron Photo.
Not.com.
Not.com. 20 cups of coffee.
And he's one of our, like, best supporter. I mean, he is always, he just loves keeping us going.
Thank you so much for the 20 cups of coffee, dude. It's helping us out. We've got the Storm 26 by 2.3.
Stuff like those tires, you mean?
Yeah. Downhill tires. These things are basically tractor tires, okay? But remember, this bike's, look at that. That's crazy.
I didn't want any,
it's crazy.
I got a really good drunken eBay deal on them. We had it on mail to him a while back. And yeah. I just wanted a really, I wanted a tire that you could just get stupid with.
Yeah, so these here, although they're downhill tires, I'm hoping I can get a whole bunch of air with these things. And they really don't feel that heavy.
They're super heavy. No.
We're not going to do a tire review and do all that stuff with them. Because we're just putting them on this 26er Durham. But those can be the tires that we're going to be mounting on the Bucklos. So let's get some
We don't have
tubes.
a 26er bike to test them. Although this bike could really end up being that at some point before it did that. You know?
It could be. But let's go ahead and get some tubes on this thing and let's start mounting these tires. Alright, now, we're going to start mounting this, okay? And this is all I've got right here, guys. Everybody goes, man, what kind of tubes do you use and all this stuff? This here, this has been in my riding bin for I don't know how long. It's a 26-inch standard a long time ago. And it fits to a 2.25. This is going to be a 2.3. I think we'll have enough, a little bit of wiggle room in there. Yeah, we've been pushing it a little bit. I want to be honest with you guys, okay? And I think for this to work, these things are old. I think for this thing to work, remember, we're not going to be taking on any trails and getting crazy with this old 26-inch tube we paid like $3 for.
Getting crazy.
I think one of our patrons, old e-bike builder, he sent us some Flatout, baby.
A whole bunch.
What do you guys think? Should we use this Flatout? I think it's worth a try. Like, squirt a little bit in there, right?
Yeah, and how much are you supposed to add?
Tire additive that prevents flats. I have no clue. A quarter ball per a dirt bike, I'm thinking a quarter of a quarter. So that would be 1/8.
I don't know. It seems like a lot.
I think we're going to use 1/8 per.
So you can go ahead and just add it?
Yeah. We've never done a dirt jumper. You know who one guy was really excited about us doing this? Was old Chicken Cindy's. You know, he's got his dirt jumper.
Yeah. Chicken
Cindy's was like, dude, this is going to be awesome. I know you're really excited about it. So Chicken Cindy's, hopefully we do you proud on this build. But Chicken Cindy's been around for a minute. But another guy I really want to do proud on this build is going to be old Berserker Nick. I mean, Homeboy sent us some stuff for this bike.
Yes.
I mean, wait till you guys see that episode. A red chain will be involved. All right, that red chain is sweet. Ooh, kind of difficult to set that bead on these wheels. They are super thick, but the thing that helps it is the Cush core. Damn, what do you call that? The pacifier?
I call it the pacifier.
Sucker is nice. Now let's get some air in this thing.
What's that right now?
It's at 35 right there, but
I'll have to go with that.
Seems kind of dead. Doesn't really seem stiff.
I'd go with that. What does it say on the tire?
It says 25 to 50.
Let's start with 35, see how it goes.
Okay. Alright. We are done filling this tire up. We've just got a little bit of 35 PSI in there. And we got the Flatout in there, built with Kevlar. So make sure you guys stay tuned. We might have some more videos coming up with this stuff on some tires. Yeah, some tires that we were not happy with. Continental tires. Those tires. Might be putting a little bit of Flatout in there and seeing if this stuff right actually makes a difference. I think this thing looks excellent as far as the mounting is concerned. The damn tire, the sidewall, goes perfectly with the Bucklos decals. It's a very good looking tire. And it's so cute because it's a little 26-inch. You know what I'm saying? You know who else is really cute? You know who else is just adorable whenever you look at it? It's all Up Chucko, baby. 10 cups of coffee. It's all Thunderlungs himself.
So
Poe Lawless.
Now he's Thunderlungs, Up Chucko, Poe Lawless, all that, and now he's cute.
And he's cute, alright? Damn guy's got a turn named after him.
By the time this comes out, he'll be just about married, I think. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, congratulations on the marriage, Polawless.
This will be right before it, I think, but that's all right.
Polawless, thank you so much for the 10 cups of coffee, dude. It really helps out. Like I said, man, it just helps us big time. So appreciate that, showing your boy some love. He always says, man, it's my favorite channel right there. That means a lot. But
it does, man. Yeah. I love that.
Very cool. But all right, guys, let's get this other tire bead up there. Let's get this thing set on this rim, and then we'll go ahead and start doing the headset with some proper tools. Now, let's get this the Bull Durham in here, the dirt jumper. How good does that red look? Let's go ahead and start talking about this headset we're putting on this bike. Remember, the headset, the head tube, is a 44 to 44. I'm going to show you guys that measurement, and we're going to show you guys this fork. The internal width is right at 43.8. That's better. 43.8. So that's going to be a 44.
It's a 44.
It's a 44. Alright, so if you are measuring stuff out, we've done it in the tool videos. If you're doing any kind of work like this on your seat post tube, bottom bracket, you need to get yourself a caliper tool.
Well,
okay?
it does help.
Yeah. Now, you know who probably has a caliper tool, but it's probably for maps and not bikes.
that would be a compass.
So, yeah, a compass. Oh, big sister Brandy. 6 cups of coffee.
All right.
Damn, thank you so much, man.
We'll be seeing Big Sister Brandy, today. We'll be seeing her later.
We'll be seeing her later on today. So we're looking forward to that. Man, if you guys were patrons like she is, you would get to see the pedals that she just sent.
Well, yes, the patrons. Not to interrupt you, but they're probably listening to this on the road right now. So you guys be careful.
Careful in your
trip. Don't get in a hurry. Don't get distracted. I know this is such great content, but don't get distracted.
Yes.
We need you here in one piece.
Yes, we do. But hey, appreciate the 6 cups of coffee, Big Sister Brandy. So we got the wrist headset here. We're going to go ahead and lay this in there. And after we get done doing this portion, I might just show you guys the fork we're going to be putting on this bike. If you guys don't see it over here by my elbow. Here we go. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to be putting this bottom cup in. Oh, and this right here was brought to you by our boy, our patron, another one, old Berserker Nick. He sent us this headset. So Berserker, thank you. I know it's difficult for us to do builds like this a lot of the time. Put this on me. Difficult for us to do builds like this all the time because a lot of them take so long, and luckily we have a great Wolf Technician that sends us parts and things like that.
But, and sometimes we have to order stuff, and it takes forever if it's in China.
Yeah, and it's hard to schedule things. But what I'm getting at is there's no better feeling. I don't know if there's a lot of you guys out there. I think watching the channel, there's a lot of you that always say they got inspiration for their builds and stuff. But just the feeling of building and putting together your own bike.
Yes.
You know,
that's something that I feel like, as much as we support and like local bike shops and stuff as well, the one thing I think that some people miss out on if they always go to a bike mechanic or their bike shop, which is nothing wrong with it, but I think they miss out on the feeling of building it yourself. And there is something to that.
It's just so cool when you know, like, you know, builds like this and getting to do all the parts and stuff by yourself. It's just so, what do you call that? Like the feeling you get? Rewarding, yeah. It's so rewarding, man. You might want to get yourself a headset tool on stuff like this that you have to be really gentle with, because I've done the hammer, you know, I've done the build our own tools and all that kind of stuff.
Some of that stuff worked alright.
It worked alright, but stuff like this that has...
Having the right tools is nice, and they're not real expensive.
Yeah.
But then again, though, not everyone has as much bikes and stuff to work on.
Yeah, but stuff like this, it can get a little like, when you start using hammers and things on little bits of metals and machined out parts, but... You can do that at home. We've done it. Who we got for the next coffee shout out? We need to show a little bit more love. Who we got?
We have Jason and Lisa at In Bikes We Trust _209. That's a mouthful.
5 cups of coffee?
5 cups of coffee.
We sent old Jason and Lisa some stickers. They had some bikes. They were started riding together, right? Oh, what was their bikes? A Roscoe or something like that? Anyway.
In Bikes We Trust _209.
Yeah, you know what the 209 is? That's old Stocktown. That's what they call it. Yeah. Stockton, California. Yeah. So, Jason and Lisa, thank you guys. Hopefully you went ahead and represented with those Wolf Tick video stickers that we sent you for the 5 cups of coffee. And just be careful, like we told El Camino Rob, one of our patrons. Them things are going to make you jump faster, go faster.
Yeah, 10 to 20% on average.
Yeah. Are you guys ready for the fork? Are you sure you're ready for this? Drum roll.
Oh, yeah, drum roll for this?
Drum roll it.
This one that they've seen, they're familiar with. Everyone knows this fork, and...
Boom! Boom! Look at this. This is the ROCKSHOX Judy Silver TK 120 millimeters of travel. 42 millimeter offset. This is a heck of a tough fork, and you guys are going, what's a 27.5?
Everybody always says how tough that fork is, and we put it through some stuff, and it was time to put it through some more.
Yeah, time to put it through a little bit more. We're going to be putting it on our dirt jumper build, as you guys can see, and we're excited about it.
It is a 27.5 fork, but...
We need a little more slacked out.
Yeah.
And I think those crank arms that Berserker sent, I think they're 165s, right? A Berserker. And he was always talking about, he was talking about this bike when we did the real-time review, saying, hey, you need to have some clearance. Dude.
BMX, dirt jumper, all that. His wheelhouse, I mean, that's when Berserker's at his best.
I ain't gonna argue with the man on that.
No.
I forgot to put the damn star nut. Here, I need you to hammer this in there.
Oh, man. Hammer time. I don't have the parachute pants going now. It's hammer time. I thought it had a star nut in it.
Here, hold that.
Look in there. Make sure you don't have a star nut.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, hell. Get out of here.
That's why I don't...
It's goddamn star nut. We are going with the wake stem. We don't have a bar for this bike yet, but we're going to have to raise it up there a bit.
Well, you want it up a little higher. You don't want it... You don't want to be over the front wheels, son. Because the seat tube is higher, we have to have that higher as well to compensate.
We're going to have to use a little bit of spacers. Yeah, that makes sense. Right. A little bit of spacers here, a little bit of carbon and aluminum mixture.
This is our own Frankenstein version of a dirt jumper.
And guys, we're going to put the wheels on this so you guys can see it. Again, we don't have a bar for it.
Why don't we ask them what size bar we should go with on this particular Frankenstein dirt jumper?
Yeah. And what size bar? Like a 740, 780? I have no clue. Alright guys, here it is. It looks damn good in my opinion. Headset is nice and smooth. I'll break that in a little bit, but I did set this top at 6 at the end, and I did 6 on the stem bolts. So we're going to put that on there. Let's go ahead and... Remember, this wheel set did come with skewers. We're going to put these skewers on there, 9mm. Skewers. And then we'll put these wheels and tire combo on there. And I want Wolfman to grab me that framed bar up there that came with that fat tire frame we got a while back. Just to get a look.
A look-see?
Yeah, just kind of see what she looks like.
I'm telling you, once you're... I have 100% faith in the fact that you're going to... when this all gets done, you're going to love riding this bike.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing. I just don't know how I feel about a 26er mountain bike that I ride around. I just don't like the idea of that.
Well, this is a multi-purpose. This ain't a mountain bike. It's a dirt jumper, basically like a big BMX.
Yeah, big BMX bike.
It's a big BMX with a little... It's like a BMX and mountain bike had a baby. To me, that's what really
It's going to be slacked out. Don't worry, we're about to put it on the floor. But before we do, I want to look at it from back here. I just want to give a big ol' shout out. See what it looks like from back here. Oh, yeah. Dude, it goes together so good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I like those wheels.
Hell yeah. Bucklos sending us the wheel.
They go with that bike really well.
Oh, it's perfect. The red matches. Anyway, and the tires. I want to give a big old shout out to our boy, old Mossy Dave, right? 5 cups of coffee.
Mossy Dave 1.
Mossy Dave 1. Oh, Burr's heating there. Thank you so much, my buddy here in Morton.
Yeah,
He's got the GT Aggressor Pro. He's been a supporter for a long time. Thank you so much for the 5 cups of coffee and the long-supported support.
The long-supported support.
Yeah. What do you think about that action? Dude, that front.
It's such a cool stance.
Yeah, it's slacked, buddy. I see what you're saying about that stem being up high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of needed to be. I think that wake stem's going to be perfect. Those wake stems are really...
Yeah, that bar, I don't know if that bar's going to work, but I don't know.
It might. That's a frame...
It might work.
I don't know. The bar might work. You guys let us know what you think on the millimeters. I think that's like a 720. All of our coffee supporters out there, thank you guys so much, man, for showing this channel love. If you guys didn't get us 5 cups or more, we will scroll you right across the bottom, but the same amount of love goes to you guys.
Yes, thank you.
One thing I want to say is whenever you steer the front of this bike, look at how much that top tube churns.
Yeah.
That's like a chopper. That sucker is like whoom, whoom, whoom. It's swinging side to side. But alright guys, hey, if you're interested in some of the tools that we use on today's episode or some of the parts like this Bucklos Wheelset 26-inch, the fork, I don't know, the stem. We'll try to just add some different stuff in the affiliate links below. You guys can check those out. We get a little percentage on those too. That also
helps. That also supports us.
Yeah, just all I was saying. Those also do help us. And then, man, if you want to be on the next coffee shout-outs, go ahead and check out either the PayPal link or you can buy the cup of coffee link as well.
We already got a couple people on the next shout-out list.
Yeah, we got some. Yeah, definitely. So, appreciate it. And, guys, we will see you on the next one with the Mongoose Durham. Hopefully, we'll be doing the 1x.